All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Level by Level. It's your girl, Glow.
Hey, y'all. It's Alicia. Nice to be here again.
Look at Level by Level podcast, episode 3.
Yeah.
Eli and Gloria is late, but we still
That's why I'm a little...
Right, we're trying to still get it together.
Right.
Look at them.
The ladies was late today. Okay?
We have
Ladies,
30
Alexander.
minutes.
We have another 30 minutes, but we have a special guest today. Miri the Siren, aka Miri, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put the clapping, you know what I'm saying? Clapping effect on there.
Thanks for having me, guys.
For sure. Most definitely.
Yeah, it's really, really good to be here. My first official, sit down podcast. I've been in, radio rooms, stuff like that, but, not I've been on the news, but not, an actual podcast. So,
I mean, she's on the news.
Okay,
girl.
Watch my episode on Hulu.
Catch
Yeah. Before we start talking, are y'all hungry?
I was going to say that. So, Miri brought the food.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to do a brief, a little review on what the food is. Going to merge segments.
I'm excited.
I'm excited about merging food with segments.
What's the place this food is? Where's
So
it from?
it's called the Jerk Spot, and this is not the original place I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to Caribbean Soul Kitchen in LA. Check them out if you haven't. But we did check out the Jerk Spot. Okay, they got here fast. It was hot and fresh when it got here. It did smell good. I did sneak a bite.
I'm smelling it.
I bought it.
It smells good.
And it was good. So I'm excited, and let's get into it.
Let's go. All right.
You want to give us a little breakdown of what we
Oh,
got?
yes.
All
So I
right.
got jerk chicken oxtail. Let me start opening some
Let me take my
things
jacket
up.
She know my language.
I
Okay.
might have to take mine out too in a minute.
I got some pasta. Look
Ooh.
at that.
That look
Some
good.
shrimp pasta. So yes, whatever you want, just go ahead and grab. There are plates.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Yeah, you
Jerk
got to
chicken.
teach my man.
That's jerk chicken.
Because he be like, he don't eat this.
That's the jerk chicken right
I'm going to start
there.
with that real quick.
Julius
I'm sorry.
cracks me
Yeah.
up.
Have you ever tasted the oxtail?
Yes.
I ain't
You've
taste-
never had an
You've
oxtail?
never had oxtail before?
At some time in my life, I'm sure I did.
Okay.
I'm sure you haven't,
Yeah.
because you would
That's
remember
about
oxtail.
it.
You
have
never
not.
forget your
No, what
oxtail,
I
honey.
eat is chili ribs. Y'all ever had chili
Okay,
ribs?
okay.
That's a new one. I've never had that.
His
Yeah.
mom
I
is,
heard of that.
not Letty's chili ribs.
Oh, so you got it from my people.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I had them. Surely did. Oh, y'all don't know this, but Juju is my boyfriend's cousin. So that's how we know.
Yeah, we plug in
Not
now.
Juju. Okay.
Oh yeah, they know me as Julius, but the whole family, people know me real personal, is Juju.
Oh, so basically we're not his friends.
That's actually what he looked at on the low.
Whenever
He
y'all
just
get
say that to
comfortable,
you.
I'm Juju. Whenever y'all get comfortable, it's not Gloria's Glow, but I call it. I just got some shit on the mic.
See,
Well, yeah,
How is it?
man, because I'm waiting for this
Bomb.
first bite. 'cause
Very
he don't-
tender.
it's falling right off the bone. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very
Well,
Let's
tender.
be
It's
clear.
really
Julius
good.
said he only eats Mexican food because he's
No.
half Mexican. So
I said my mom only be cooking Mexican food.
He is not half, bro. He's like 25.
I didn't say I was half. I said my mom is half. My mom is half.
this is delicious.
It is.
No, but
It's
it's
good.
real because Pawpaw around.
Yeah, no, my papa around. He ain't. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's not distant. He's there for sure. Full Mexican.
We'll get into the
Wow.
oxtail in this situation. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
this
it's-
is
Look,
good.
No, this
I
is
told
good.
them before
Where am I
I
You don't even know where to
go.
go next, huh?
Where am I going next?
Wherever you want to go.
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard because all look good.
Wait, what is
Just
the
oxtail is good. I'm just.
No, for real.
Hey, jerk spot. Look, hey.
Okay, Gloria, get
This-
it started.
and I
Get it
feel
started
like
with
some
something.
Oxtails don't be that good.
Get it started with something. We're gonna just eat away, and we're gonna eat the time
Okay.
away.
When you
Yeah,
edit this,
so-
don't edit me eating.
I'm gonna zoom in on you eating.
No, for real.
Miriam, yeah, so give us a little bit of, background of how you got started with everything, because you was working at Chick-Fil-A, right?
Lord Jesus.
And from there, you just kind of took off with your career, right? Give us
Makes
a
it
little bit of
happen.
backstory of that.
Okay, so originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Born
Oh,
and
that's where my family
raised.
from.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, originally from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Moved to California when I was 16. My dad's a pharmacist. He got transferred out here.
Uh-huh.
Post that, I was a really, really smart kid. Graduated with a 4.2. Got a
Yes,
30
really
on my
smart kid.
ACT the first time. Thank you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so my family and friends had really high expectations of me. I wanted to be an anesthesiologist, but then I didn't know that they still had to stay in a room during surgery. I thought they could leave because I don't handle blood well.
Mm-hmm.
And so once I found it out, that kind of ruined my dreams forever. I was didn't know what I wanted to do. Ended up deciding I was going to go to school for business. That was 2019. Went to Biola University. And the pandemic hit, and they still wanted us to pay full price for dorms, even though I wasn't dorming. Why am I paying y'all $8K for this dorm, and I literally can't be here?
What?
So I dropped out, and kind of just.
I'm sorry.
No,
Get
you
your board.
good?
Mhm.
Kind of just floated around for a while. Like, didn't know what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up having like 100 different jobs. I worked for American Family Insurance. I worked for a mortgage loan company. I worked for Trader Joe's. I worked as a private nanny. I was doing
hustle.
Look, as long as you was paying and I was qualified, I was taking it.
Right.
And so, what ended up happening was I ended up getting a job with a Harvard professor as an executive assistant. Her name is Dr. Shamel Bell. Shout out Dr. Shamel Bell if you see this. She's a wonderful person, an advocate in LA. She was quoted in The Hate You Give. Like, she,
Oh, really? I love
she's
that movie.
Very,
It
very,
was.
very
Good
well.
movie.
Oh,
She's
okay.
very, 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 just especially LA County. Like, she's just that girl. Anyway, she gave me a shot when I had really no executive assistant
Yeah.
experience at all, and she gave me like a 6-month contract. And when that contract was up,
Wait, my bad. 6-month contract to do what?
to be an executive assistant. So I helped book her flights.
Nice.
Anything from cleaning her
Right.
house to booking her flight, whatever she needed, I did it. And so yeah, when the contract, I don't even think it was really 6 months. I think it was like 3 months, 4 months. But when the contract ended, I couldn't find a job to save my life. I could not find a job. My parents required me to pay rent. When I
That's a
moved,
good responsible
yeah. So I was paying them rent, and I couldn't. Like, I think I missed rent like 2 or 3 times in a row. My mom was like, "Hey,
Right.
don't play in my
Yeah.
face.
I'ma need that
Don't play.
I'ma need
Don't play
that.
with like you." Because I wasn't
Where
saying
y'all
anything.
staying
It was just
Yeah.
we were in Whittier.
Okay.
We were in Whittier. And the thing was, I wasn't saying nothing. I just was letting the month go.
Oh,
And
you wasn't
being
like, hey, mom.
yeah. I was
Like,
like,
my mom, you better understand.
she was like, "Mama, where your
Mom
rent?
said,
Mama, where your rent?" Oh, well,
'Cause
what
mom
had
said she paid
happened
her rent,
was
so-
okay.
Yeah, and I think it also teaches the kids responsibility.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Mhm.
And
I
my
mean, she
little
didn't evict
my little
you,
baby
so.
400 in rent wasn't nothing. Like, I should have been able to pay my rent. Anyway, I was like, okay, I need to get a job. I'm gonna get a job, and I ended up going to Chick-Fil-A because it was right in the plaza.
Okay.
We lived right next to
So
a
that's how you got
plaza.
there.
That's how I
Okay.
got there. And at the time, I literally had no clue what I was doing in my life. Like, I felt like I had done so much. I also was a professional dancer. I speak 2
What kind of
languages.
dancing?
Hip hop and contemporary jazz.
Nice.
Okay.
I was on a professional team. I was their first black member. Shout out V3 and God's Image. Yeah, I was their first. It was an all Korean team. I was their first member. That's how I learned
Wow, yeah.
Korean. But yeah.
Oh, that's how you learn Korean.
That's how I learned Korean. I learned Korean and French. My mom was a French professor. That's how I know
Wait.
French.
What?
You can ruin you.
Yeah.
Korean?
No, I
I'm
speak
about to
Korean
say,
and I
don't be on
speak
capping
French.
now.
Thanks, Juju. Thank you.
You said you called him out for the
Thank
other
you.
thing. You
Like,
gonna
all
call your
right. All right. Because if you had your listening ears, though, I definitely said that I hadn't said nothing about being no Korean. I went on a whole rant about being on a dance. He's talking about, hey, you ain't no Korean. Oh, my God.
All right.
Not all right. He keeping you very accountable, okay?
Like I said, I was on a Korean dance team, and I was their first black member.
That is
But I just felt like I had done so much throughout my life at such a young age, and it felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and my family had really high expectations of me still. Anyway, I always say this. I told the Lord, I said, God, you better fix it, because I will be at Chick-Fil-A for the next 30 years, and I don't care. I do not care. I will work, climb this little ladder, get to probably about 26, 27 an hour, and be chilling, pay my bills, go home, go to sleep. If you don't want me to build legacy, I won't. You better do something about it. And I went to work every day, faithfully, happily, serving them Chick-fil-A sandwiches,
Yeah.
grateful that I could pay my bills. And at that
Amen.
point, I think I was at Chick-fil-A for about 5 months before I moved out and got my own studio apartment. Moved out and got my own studio apartment. And, yeah, I was just happy to pay my bills. I could pay my bills.
You
And
stand by yourself?
yeah, I was paying by myself.
How old was you?
Nice.
That was 2024. Yeah, that was last
What just
year.
happened? What the fuck?
That was last year.
Oh,
So I was
shit.
23. That was
So
January.
you was just working at Chick-fil-A last year?
Yeah. It's only
damn.
been a year. It literally just hit a year of like my career
Yeah.
blowing up. It's been 1 year. But yeah, I moved out in January of 2024. Yeah, January 2024. And I didn't know. Yeah, I moved out. I was happy. I pay rent. My studio apartment's $1,100 a month, which is crazy. And so at Chick-fil-A, I was probably making about $1,500 a month. So I paid my rent, had $400 to do groceries for the whole month, go do anything. Like I was happy. I was grateful. I was like, look, I'm paying my bills. I got a job. Can't nobody tell me I'm walking around this whole naked. Like I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay.
And I don't know what flipped the switch of me sitting down and being like, yeah, I'm gonna start filming myself eating on my
let's get
break.
into that segment of it.
I don't know how that happened.
I mean,
I just sat down and was like, I'm gonna show up what I get every day, because I was, you know, when you eat somewhere every day, you get sick of eating the same thing, so you start to invent things, and that just kind of happened naturally. And I sat down and I started filming myself. First video did like 1,000 views, and I said, no, I got something, because that's random.
Yeah,
That's
that was
so,
encouraging.
that's
What was the
so
first video
random. Me eating, and it was really like, if you look at my other videos, it was very unpolished. It was 10 minutes long. The fuck? It was 10 minutes long. I was just yapping away, but it got 1,000 views, and it was just me talking about Chick-Fil-A. And that day, like, I remember it was like a really bad morning. Like, I did it on a whim, y'all. I looked crazy. I think I forgot to wash my face that morning. Something bizarre like that. But I was like, I'm gonna just make this video. And yeah, it did really well. Decided I was gonna do it another day, and another day, and another day, and another day. And the views just rose very slowly but very surely. And I would say by my 4th or 5th video, I was at 20K views.
Wow, just your 4th or 5th video.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, when I tell you the wave of inspiration that came over me, that was like, oh, I actually have something on my line.
Yeah.
And to continue to do, and that you hit your first month, you already had 10K followers. That's crazy. TikTok starts paying me at that point almost $1 per view.
Oh,
within the next 2 or 3 months, I start getting
400
2
went
million
to-
views, 3 million views,
What?
4 million views. People are stitching my videos, eating it, and I mean, y'all, it happened so fast. Started in January, April.
We need to change our profession, y'all. Like, we need.
I didn't be eating.
What? At
But
that
you know
point,
what that goes to, that it can happen overnight.
Yeah.
literally, it can. You just have to be ready
Seriously.
when the wave, because the tsunami is coming. I think my issue now is, was I ready for the tsunami? I was not. I was not prepared. It was so astronomically impossible to me. When it became possible, I sat there like a deer in headlights. I said, oh my God, my life is changing. What am I going, like, even now I think about to this last year and just how overwhelming it was and how I wasn't ready, and I probably could have been further had I done more, but it was so, y'all, it was so overwhelming to stand in the space. When I met Rihanna, I said, what the
Whoa.
I was eating chicken sandwiches. That's all I did. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I see people who get up and they do these fashion videos. They get up and they do these fashion videos. You're supposed to laugh, it's the truth. You see them do these fashion videos and they got all this editing and all this stuff going into it. I was getting on there saying, "Hi, I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna eat this chicken biscuit." And we're gonna all, you know, like, it was wild to me. And so yeah, it happened really, really fast. And I really had no time to process. Every time I talk about it, I like almost start crying because it's so
surreal.
Yes, girl, give that testimony.
what?
Yeah.
That's crazy, because they thought I was gonna be nothing. My great grandmother was a don, doing anything you could think of. Went to the penitentiary for 7 years. Had my mother. They thought my mother was gonna do nothing. My mama was the first one to leave the country. Was the first one to graduate college. The first one to speak a different language. She broke so many generational curses. When she got pregnant with me in college, her freshman year of college, they said, yeah, it's over for her, and she produces a child that goes this far.
Right.
These are the prayers of my mother and my mother's mother and my mother's mother's mother. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, a lot of people think I'm undeserving, but it ain't even really me for real. These aren't even my prayers.
Right.
Like, this is like generations. So yeah, it's been a journey, and even being here to like share this story with y'all, like, it feels like, yeah, like I have a lot to give out to my community and a lot of support to give. And if people give me the platform and the opportunity, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go
First
for
of all, girl,
it.
you took the platform.
Girl,
Everybody
what?
gotta give it to you. So
Right.
you okay?
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Absolutely.
But yes, y'all can ask me questions. I kind of yapped for a minute there. What
No,
you-
I
That
mean,
was
hearing your
interesting.
story
Yeah.
is amazing. It's
Thank
beautiful. It's inspiring,
you.
especially because I think as creators, we're constantly going after it. And
Yes.
all it takes is
Yes.
that one chicken sandwich.
Literally. It really
The
is
proof
that.
is in the
pudding.
It
No,
really
Yes.
does.
It's
It
real.
sounds funny, but it's so
fun.
real.
Yeah. Like I tell
Yeah.
people all the time, just put the content out there, and you just don't
Yeah.
know
You
what's
never
gonna be the
know.
thing.
You never know.
Exactly.
For
And you
real.
pivot. You figure it out. You pivot. Okay, that didn't work. Okay,
Yeah.
but you were so not unintentional, but you were so like, I'm gonna do this. It makes me happy,
Yes.
and that's the magic. It's like just
and
showing
I knew
up.
Chick-Fil-A was the perfect vehicle.
But you stepped out on faith, so
I
that's not.
definitely did. No.
Yeah,
I just,
like, for
I
sure.
knew stepping out on faith was my face is going to be what they're seeing. So I had enough
Right.
faith in myself to know that I was going to create relatable content. But I knew that I needed a niche, and finding a niche is hard. But I went to Chick-Fil-A every day. I already had to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was like I was working most times, and I was working at Aldi. So most times I was doing 5 a.m. to 1 at Chick-Fil-A, 2 to 10 at Aldi. That was Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I already have to be at these places all day. I get a 30-minute lunch at Aldi. I get a 30-minute lunch at Chick-Fil-A. So for a long time, even in my Chick-Fil-A videos, there are Aldi videos sprinkled in there. Because if I decided to post twice, I would just post twice. Or if I missed my Chick-Fil-A, I'd post at Aldi, something like that. But I knew that Chick-fil-A was a perfect vehicle. People love Chick-fil-A. It's recognizable. They saw that curly hair. They saw that red shirt. That's Miri. I'm going to stop and watch this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? So knowing yourself and how you can market something and knowing what is marketable and within your grasp is going to be easiest. If there's something you already do every day, like eating, which is my things, I love to eat. I love to eat. When I was a kid, they thought I had a tapeworm. The doctor said that to my mama. He said, "You need to check on her. You
Girl,
me she
food
eat."
is love, okay?
I don't care.
I'm not
love
even mad
to
at
eat.
it.
I'm not gluttonous, but I'm damn near there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, look at this.
I
Look
had
at
to
this.
stop trying to eat this food because I said we on camera. Let me stop.
I know she
Yeah.
look at the
I
food.
can't, girl.
Like, okay, everybody else done stop. Let me
Yeah, no,
eat.
for real.
I got jealous of
I'm taking this food home now.
I
Okay,
got
look,
jealous
real
of
brief.
Juju because I saw him picking up that pasta.
No.
Motherfucker eating the pasta.
Okay, real brief. Only because we behind
Yeah,
time.
we already time.
We got these papers in our hand. Gloria, let us know what this means. Let's get to
No,
this.
actually,
It
we're
gotta
gonna
be-
go
it
ahead
gotta
and
be
allow
5 minutes.
we're gonna allow Miriam to let us
right,
know
right,
about. We
right.
want to do a fun game, which is the game that you've already been doing, which is soul food or fast food. So
Yeah.
if you can
baby.
explain it to everybody so that they can know what it is, and then we got some stuff that we want to go over with you.
Okay,
See
so
what you
it's actually really exciting for me because I always play this game with other people and I have to ask them and nobody's ever asked me. Soul food or fast food is a game where you show somebody a picture of a celebrity and you ask, are they soul food or fast food? Now, soul food or fast food is your own interpretation, whether that's their personality, their music, their brand, their life. Do you think it's soul food or fast food? I think in a general sense we know what that means. Soul food is good for you. It's nourishing. It's full of love. Fast food, you get it because it's hot and it's fresh and you can have it. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's get right into it. I'm ready.
All right, so y'all want me to start?
Yeah, let's
Go
do it.
ahead.
Let's do it.
All right, and
I'm sad. We have to do this again.
For real.
bam.
Dog.
Ooh.
Definitely soul food.
Soul food.
Yeah. It's like he's
Wait,
a little
wait.
bit of both. He's like a good.
Wait, didn't he
Chick-fil-A.
perform at the
Both is
Trump
fair.
inauguration?
We gon-
Soul food on Sundays. The rest of the week.
Look. What I'm gonna say, I think he had to serve up some fast food
Yeah.
to bring awareness to the soul food.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, so soul food.
Soul food.
He gonna be soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to be soul food. He
Next.
has
For
to be soul
sure.
food.
I like it.
Soul food. All right, on me. All right, let's go with
This is fun.
bam.
What's it?
YG, I love YG.
Baby,
Left,
I love.
right.
But
I
that's
love
definitely-
YG.
I love
Left, right.
YG, but he's definitely fast food.
He's definitely.
Oh no. I
Do you,
love,
okay,
I
no,
love
hold on.
YG.
Let's.
No.
clarify. When
He's-
you mean
What are we
fast
talking
Go ahead.
about? For me,
Yeah.
music, soul food, personality as a
Music soul
food,
food?
music soul food.
Music is the only thing, the main thing fast food.
Some YG,
You think
come
his,
on.
you think
I
his,
thought we were
his
just-
music is fast food? So you want
Yeah.
fast
How
food?
could it
I
be?
mean,
His
nah.
music is
Love
really,
YG.
his music is trying to cater to girls want to shake their ass, the club,
That's
the
definitely-
weekend.
And I'm
That's
24
food.
and I'm gonna shake my ass, so it's soul food for me. I know what you're talking about.
No, it's definitely
My
fast food.
soul is nourished.
I love
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna
Love
give him
that
soul
right.
food.
Look, real
Yes,
fast.
I feel
Real
like
fast.
soul food is good for the soul. Literally,
Yes.
shaking ass for $1 and
Is
you
it?
not. He got a
Shaking
song.
asses
that song?
ancestral love.
But what you explained about soul food and fast food was it's just not just
Yeah,
the
whatever you
music.
think,
It's
yeah.
about the person in general
Oh,
too.
all
Just,
around.
yeah, it's
Now
all
you're
around.
talking like
I
do-
thought we was focused on music. I'm focusing.
Yeah,
on
no,
music.
we
No,
focus
it's okay.
on the
But-
artist
but
itself,
look
though.
at even as just a whole, his whole character, right?
Yeah.
I felt like he came out soul food. I mean fast food.
Yeah.
I think his new album is kind of showing me him in a different light. He
Yeah.
talked about or whatever. Like you
Yeah,
heard that
absolutely.
new song.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I
He brought
think
awareness
I
to
think he's
that.
transitioning,
Yeah.
But I think he still got some time to go, so I'm gonna give him a fast food. That's my nigga though, Big B's up, but still
Yeah, I mean, I love YG.
fast food.
And I think he got some of that good old Nipsey, knowledge in him.
Right.
But yeah,
He got a
he got a transition. He do.
need
I
time.
love YG though. Don't get him
So
wrong.
you gotta.
Anytime.
You feel like he still need to grow.
Yeah, and
He's
I mean,
growing into a man. You
there
know
we
what I'm
go.
saying?
I feel
For
like he
sure.
was definitely catering to a certain type of audience with his branding and stuff. And it did have some awareness to it, but I do think that he was still a little fast food.
I'm
which
a
is
stick
good. I
with
He's
mean,
developing. He's developing.
I'm
I'ma stick
definitely
here's
Give
the
him
thing.
time.
I
Yeah.
eat fast food though now.
Yeah.
So,
We eat it though.
Yeah.
I definitely, I'll turn down some McDonald's now.
You know what I'm saying?
No, let me not say okay because I don't know more.
Okay.
Look, the people say
But-
they won't, I still do. So,
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Go ahead, it's
piece
on you,
nugget,
Eli.
It's on me?
I'm
Yeah, right.
eating it.
baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, every time.
Okay.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Bam.
Oh,
Soul food. That's
soul
easy.
food,
So
for
y'all
sure.
was gonna
Easy.
get kicked out if
So
y'all
Girl,
really
soul
did not.
food,
lately,
100%.
especially in this season, Kendrick has so many songs that
Yes.
align with like what I'm going through
Absolutely,
or what I
me too.
have gone through or what I want to go through in the future.
Yes.
Like I could always put on some Kendrick and know I'm nourishing my soul, and I might turn up or I might
You know what I'm
cry or I
saying?
might
Yeah.
miss my man or whatever it's gonna be. It's gonna be a difference, but yeah, definitely so.
Kendrick is amazing.
For the
This is
soul.
so food.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Kendrick,
For the
if you
soul.
ever want to be on my show, the Flavor
Or
Show,
this
let
show,
me know.
Kendrick.
Oh, right. Level.
You.
Matter of fact, sir, if you come, we'll knock it out one in one day, just back to back.
You know what? We can just knock it all out. We will be on time for you, okay? Okay, and this one.
Oh, soul food for
Soul
sure.
Neighborhood
food.
Nip Soul.
Definitely
Soul
soul.
For thy soul.
Definitely
Yes.
soul. Yes.
Definitely soul.
More than
food.
Kendrick, you ask
nothing to
me.
even really discuss. Like,
More than Kendrick,
Yeah.
if you ask me. He for the soul.
Yeah,
For the
definitely.
people, 100%. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You are, yeah, that's, you don't even got that.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean,
You don't know.
You don't know.
I'm gonna say this. He's soulful 100%. But when we say
dun.
more than Kendrick, I just feel like they're
Okay,
in
maybe
their
that was a
own
reach.
box individually.
Different
You know what I'm
strokes for
saying?
different
Yeah,
folks. No, I
that's just
definitely
really what I
agree. I
feel.
would not
Like
put
I
them
don't know
the
if I
same.
feel like he's in the, he's more soulful than him, but I feel like Kendrick to me has stepped it up tremendously.
Oh,
Like,
baby.
for
One
sure.
thing I'll say is-
What?
This beef took him.
The reason
Man.
why I said that is
What?
because I
Shout
can
out all
pull
my
up.
Geminis.
I can pull up a million.
The only reason I'm gonna agree is because of Kendrick. That's the only reason. 'Cause Gemini to be a little. Whew. But
I'm a Gemini.
I could pull up several videos where Nipsey Hussle is giving game of how to do things in
Yeah.
businesses. I
Oh,
can't pull
yeah.
up that many videos of Kendrick Lamar. Like, yes, he got a message in his music,
Yeah.
but how much can you really pull up outside of the music where he's telling you a step by step of what to
Right.
do and how to
That
get
But
there?
in his music, he does give the steps
Yeah.
by steps, and I feel
Yeah.
like as an artist, when people are gonna be in your business anyway, you're gonna listen to this music. I'm gonna make this money if you're just gonna be in my business.
Yeah.
Him and
Yeah.
Beyonce use the same model. I'm not discussing nothing outside
Yeah,
of
he's
my music.
But then
showing
again,
instead of telling.
everything ain't rap though. Everybody don't listen to rap. You know what I'm saying? So people
And if
who
it's not for you, then it's not for you. What I
That's
say,
true.
stop selling the pancake niggas that don't like pancakes.
we talked about
I
that before.
agree.
That guy here.
Okay.
And I will say too, I think with Kendrick, I respect because between the two, Nipsey was more in the community, but we
Definitely.
also know what happened with him in
Yeah.
the community.
Hey.
So
And I
Hey.
think that that's
true.
you know,
I didn't
and
even think
then-
about that. That's so
Yeah.
it's so
true.
unfortunate, you know. But with Kendrick, I think he has first of all earned the right to be private. Like he's earned the platform
Yeah.
that he's on.
Yeah.
He has to have something to himself.
Right.
You know what
that.
I'm saying? And I think about think about where you want to be in your career. Like I'm such a private person, and we have this discussion outside this podcast about how much I want out there and how much I don't want out there.
Right.
And I'm not even nowhere near the level where I
Oh
want
my-
to be. And so I said it to say, like, I don't mind the fact that we don't see a lot of Kendrick outside of this, outside of his music, because he is an artist. He does his job and he does it well. And the message is feeding the soul. you
Okay.
know?
And just to piggyback off of that, girl, like you saying, like, oh, like I'm not even at that level. And my tiny level, people are wild. Like I've gained a lot of weight in this last year, and I ain't mad about it because if you was getting paid to eat, you would gain
Baby.
weight too.
Mhm.
Baby.
And I'm gonna eat this food. I'm gonna collect this check with this
I'll buy some
round
Right
Mozambique
face.
on the back
there.
end.
It's okay, not worried about it.
Okay.
'Cause
baby,
but
you
people
get
are in my comments like, she's pregnant, girl. Aren't you worried about your health? Are you turning into a feeder account, which is like basically like people who have sexual fetishes from watching other people eat and get fat, so
Oh,
they pay
wow.
you to eat more, so you gain weight, and they watch you and they like that. So people
Oh,
be
Shaq.
people
are
be in my
crazy.
comments talking, and I can only imagine.
We do not kink shame on this show. No,
Of course. I'm not mad at you. I'm really not. Get your bread, girl. Get your money. But
Right.
for me, it's like, yeah, even on this small level, people talk crazy. I couldn't imagine being on Kendrick's
Oh,
level.
yeah.
And what we'll say or
literally.
Beyonce's level and what people say. Even when I go read the comments, I'm like, you niggas sound crazy. Like, what are
Right.
you talking
Yeah.
about?
But I also
So, yeah.
feel like he is in a space right now where we may see more of him giving more game and things like that. And just kind of like you said, you know, he do it through his music and,
Yeah.
you know. So I feel like we're getting a different side of Kendrick right now,
Definitely.
for sure, 100%. And so I wouldn't be surprised when we start to see more.
Let's get to the next card.
Right.
Oh, yeah. We
You
have like 3
have
minutes.
that.
Yeah, you
The
didn't
next
know.
card.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
you
on
did. You
We
must have
dropped
taken
it
it
on
out.
the
Wow,
on
it wasn't food, so it wasn't important.
Oh, wow.
But this shit down.
Bam!
Okay.
I got food on it. Never mind the food and the
Tamron Hall?
hair on the top of it. But it's
Love.
Tamron. Wait, question though.
Yeah.
So soul food, fast food. Obviously, that's the where we at with
Guess
it.
we're gonna put it back on the floor.
But so what I was talking to Gloria before we got here, when it comes to somebody like Tamron, or just people in that position, is it like, okay, it's all love, like, hey Miriam, hey, I like your story, and then when the camera go off, okay, have a good life, or is it like it's a genuine
All
for the
love.
soul, I'm fucking with you, like I'm tapped in with you, soul food, fast food, describe it like that.
You know what? Definitely soul food.
Okay.
You gotta understand, a woman like Tamron, like I didn't know, they shoot multiple shows in one day. It's not just one show.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't have the time. The crew doesn't have the time to overly accommodate you. Now, was I well accommodated? Absolutely. They flew me out there. They paid for my hotel. All of that was handled by
Nice.
them. But
What
for
hotel?
her specifically,
What hotel?
what was the stay?
He said give
I
them-
know
I just ain't go ahead.
I went during New York Fashion Week, so it was a nice hotel.
Okay.
It was a nice hotel.
Nice.
But no, she was very kind. She was very sweet. She talked to me beforehand. She talked to me after. But was it longer than 3 minutes? No.
She had to go.
Fair enough. She had shit
I didn't
to
get
do.
to meet her before the show. So, like, something had happened, and we actually had to restart my segment because the sound or audio was off or something.
Okay.
And so they had her restart, and I had a little bit of time to talk to her there. Went on her show, talked to her, then afterwards she hugged me real tight. There's a video of us. She hugged me real tight. She told me she was proud of me. She told me she told me to keep checking back in with the show about like updates, like what was going on in my life. But also her cousin was the one that sent her the video of me.
Oh,
She didn't see it through like her team.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I think the fact that she even brought you on the show
Mm-hmm.
spoke to her
Yeah,
character and who
her-
she is.
Because she gave you platform.
Her
Right.
cousin saw
Yeah.
her cousin saw something to her and said, "Oh, I have to have this girl on my show."
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I love that,
Yeah.
man. I love when black women look out for black women. That's
That
beautiful.
part right
Yes,
there.
Yes.
She didn't have to.
Yeah.
She
Next.
didn't have
You
to
really
provide
didn't.
you with that. Right.
Right.
We gotta breathe. I'm sorry.
Right.
We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's the next
And
one?
the last one, even though I haven't eaten here yet,
Oh, I have.
but I plan on it.
Wait.
It was so
Ne-
yummy.
It was yummy, but
Next
that's
and
definitely
last.
fast
Next
food.
and last. We 3 o'clock, so next and last. So we about to close it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Marathon.
What's that behind? You got 3 cards in your hand.
No,
we already did
did the other ones.
We talked about Nipsey Hussle.
So we did. We talking about
Marathon.
the
I never
Marathon
tried the
burger.
food. Y'all
Me
tried it?
neither.
Yeah,
We
I
talking
took
about
marathon.
the burger.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It is good. Let's
Okay.
be clear, that's definitely fast food. I mean, it's burger and fries.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. It ain't
That's
fast.
true.
The service
But was
ain't
it
fast.
good? But was it
But-
good? It was it?
It was
No, it was good. It was a
Yeah.
legit burger. Like, it was
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can
Hey.
get some. You can eat some fast food that touch you.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
Baby,
man.
let me tell you,
like
I'm
soul
saying
food,
saying
so,
something's fast food
yeah.
ain't a bad thing because, baby, I love a good drive-through now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be real though.
I'm eating
Sometimes.
this.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
yeah.
the time calls. Yeah.
Let me tell you, this is the one bad habit I got to break is fast food. I love a good drive-through. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Especially
But
coming
you
back
out here with the good food, like we out there.
And don't care, let me tell you
We
something.
don't have all the
Oh.
good fast foods out that way.
I love to eat. I really don't care about weight gain. A lot of you niggas are skinny because you broke and you have to wait every 2 weeks to eat. You're getting paid, but when you can afford
to eat,
steak
baby.
and lobster and chicken and
I ain't gonna lie.
McDonald's and
Let
In
my
and
bank
Out,
account permit,
Okay,
I
then.
might be. Yeah.
this is not
Look,
a fat
I will
gut.
say
This
when
is
my
a
bank
rich
account
gut,
get
hoe.
permit, I
Right.
was 50 pounds heavier.
Right.
Okay.
This was a
Baby,
rich
have fun
gut,
now.
not a fat gut. Don't
Say
be
it again.
confused.
a rich good. I like that.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
eating
she
because I
eating
want to
good.
eat. Okay, this is not. Yeah.
We're gonna need a part 2, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yes, girl, and bring some more food, okay?
Oh,
No,
I
we're
love
gonna
when
have
she
more
come.
food. We're gonna do this for
Yes.
sure. But sometimes when the cameras are on versus when they're off, that's when you kind of see a different person, right? So that's why I said when it came to the camera, I want to know, like, is it authentic? Is it
Right.
just what we see? And then when the camera go off, now you're like, all right. You know what I'm
Juju,
saying?
you know me. Will you tell the people that I'm like this in real life?
As
Right.
far as I've seen,
Yeah.
her energy has not. It doesn't shift. It
haven't
doesn't
changed.
change.
Yeah.
I'm
It's the
not-
same- I could say the same for Eli. It's like
Yeah.
y'all got personalities where it's like it's just
For sure.
it's
Bubbly,
real.
outgoing.
Right, but
It's
that's what I like.
magnetic.
As soon as I
Yeah.
came in,
It's magnetic. It's magnetic.
I love anybody pretty, anybody black and pretty.
I
I'm
wanna
like,
be more like that.
baby.
I wanna be more like that, but look, we gotta have
oh,
a
we have to go. This is
outro.
sad.
The outro. What's the outro?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Outro.
Well, I do want to say thank you for being our first ever guest on our podcast,
Yes,
Level
super
by
excited
Level.
about that.
You
Yes.
were amazing. You brought food,
Yes, you
baby.
were.
You filled our soul.
And we're gonna eat this when the cameras go off.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna.
I
we're
can't
gonna
wait
get
to
in
turn
a
this
little bit.
camera off
Turn
and
it
eat this
down.
food. Goodbye.
I was trying to cutesy eat, baby. I'm about to eat.
Okay, after my first episode of Flavors, I got rid of that. I stopped. I'm not
Okay.
eating keto camera.
We're not doing that. We ain't gonna do that.
Okay, do we have
Well, we
to go?
successfully had our first
Thank
guest,
you guys
Miri the
so
Siren.
much for clocking
Yeah,
in
thank
with
you guys
us.
so much for joining us, and it
Episode
will be a
3.
part 2.
Part
Yeah.
two,
Part
definitely
2 for
be
sure
here
coming soon.
Part two, definitely
Alright.
be here soon.
Bam.